Have you ever noticed a glance across the room and pondered whether it might contain a hidden message? Deeper emotions are concealed by a casual conversation or a simple grin. As we uncover the 12 subtle indicators a lady may be interested in you, but is attempting to hide it, we're exploring a world where deeds speak louder than words. If you believe you've encountered any of these, wait until you hear the last one. It might just change your perspective. Alter your perspective on every encounter. Let's begin with the meaningful grin. Let's begin with something as basic yet deep as a smile when a woman shows interest in you but is attempting to hide it. Her smile can serve as your first hint. Observe her grin when she sees you. Is it just a polite lip curl, or does her whole face light up till her eyes meet yours? This type of smile, especially if it's always brighter around you, suggests more than just friendliness. It's like a ray of sunshine saved just for you. Keep in mind that in the complex dance of attraction, her smile is frequently the first to appear. So the next time you see her, pay attention to her smile. It might be telling you a story because she's not yet ready to speak out loud. Hair play and body language mirroring. Have you ever noticed her running her fingers through her hair while speaking to you? This classic gesture is more than just a casual habit, it's subconscious. Active grooming, often a sign of attraction in women, tend to touch their hair, twirl it, or even flick it back when they're around someone they're interested in. Equally telling is the concept of mirroring. Mirroring happens when she subconsciously copies your body language. If you lean in, she leans in. If you cross your legs, she does the same. It's a sign of rapport and connection. This mirroring reflects her interest and her subconscious desire to be in sync with you. It's subtle, yet it speaks volumes about her interest. So next time you're in a conversation with her, take a casual glance at her actions. Is she playing with her hair more than usual? Is her body language a mirror image of you? These are silent signals, possibly indicating a hidden attraction, exposure of the neck. In part 3, we explore a gesture that's often overlooked yet highly significant. The exposure of the neck. At first glance, it might seem like a simple, even unconscious action. However, in the language of body signals, a woman exposing her neck is quite meaningful. This gesture can manifest in various ways: tilting her head back, wearing attire with open necklines, or brushing her hair aside to reveal the neck. Why is this significant? The neck is a vulnerable area, and big exposing it. She's subconsciously displaying vulnerability and openness towards you. It's a sign of trust and can be seen as an unspoken invitation to get closer. This action is rooted in primal instincts, showing the neck as a sign of submission and openness in the animal kingdom. Turn these instincts softly play into human interactions as well. So the next time you're interacting with her, observe if she often exposes her neck in your presence. Would be a subtle yet potent indicator of her interest and comfort level. With quick glances when a woman likes you but is trying not to show it. Her eyes can become a telltale heart. Pay attention to how often she glances your way. These fleeting looks are more than just casual observation. They are the windows to a hidden, in a careful game of gaze and retreat. She looks at you to connect, yet quickly diverts her gaze to maintain a sense of mystery. Understanding the role of eye contact in human psychology is key here. If she is attracted, she may find it difficult to sustain eye contact because of the emotions involved. So instead, she chooses to make quick, hesitant glances. Direct eye contact can be intense and revealing. These brief glances are her subtle way of connecting with you while attempting to hide her. They are brief but powerful indicators of her interest, so keep an eye out for them. Taos, if you notice her eyes darting in your direction and then quickly pulling away, especially when your gazes meet, it's a significant indicator. When a woman is attracted to someone but tries to hide it, her body language frequently shows it through lip licking and tense motions. One such indicator is lip licking, a motion that can be more than just casual when performed regularly in your company. It may indicate anxious anticipation or an unintentional attempt to highlight her lips. A traditional sign of attraction, anxiousness is another telltale sign that can take many different forms. These subtle signs of nervousness are particularly telling if they seem to occur primarily around her, as if her body and mind are in a state of excitement and anxiety, unsure of how to deal with the mixed emotions she's feeling. Keep an eye out for these signs the next time you're around her. Does she look abnormally fidgety, or does she lick her lips more when speaking to you? Do her hands tremor a little? These minor yet important behaviors can be her body's means of communicating emotions she isn't aware of. When a woman likes you but is trying not to express it overtly, her body language can convey signals of interest. Look for gestures that seem open and welcoming, such as leaning in closer during conversations, uncrossing her arms to reveal an open posture, or pointing her feet towards you. These actions suggest that she is not only interested in the conversation, but also physically drawn to you. When you are with her, observe how she positions herself. Does she seem to be physically opening up to you? Her inviting body language may be a subtle but obvious sign of her interest. An inclined posture or open arms suggests that she is open to your presence and possibly interested in more than just a casual interaction. Recalling minor facts when a woman is attempting to hide her feelings for you. Her capacity to recall even the smallest details about you is one of the subtle yet powerful warning signals. It goes beyond simply having a pleasant memory. It concerns how attentive she is to what you say and whether she remembers minor facts from previous exchanges, such as your favorite book you mentioned in passing, or your dog's name, even though you only mentioned it once. This level of attentiveness goes beyond, because it's often the little things that say the most. The next time you're talking, pay attention to how much he remembers. It might reveal more than you anticipated. In general, it shows that she genuinely cares about you and your life. These little memories are her way of subtly expressing her interest. She's paying attention, valuing your words, and possibly hoping to connect with you on a deeper level. When a lady likes you but is attempting to hide it, she can indicate it by simply choosing to sit close to you. Her choice of seating can be a clue. It's not just about finding a place to sit, it's about being close to you. If you observe her choices in various settings, such as at work, a classroom, or social gatherings, do you notice that she frequently selects a seat near you, even when there are other options? This consistent pattern isn't merely an accident. It's a conscious choice to sit close to you because it puts her in your immediate vicinity, makes it easier for her to converse with you, and shares experiences with you. When a woman likes you but is trying not to make it obvious, it's a subtle way of saying she wants to be close and enjoys your company. The next time you find yourself in the same room, take a moment to notice where she sits. It could be a quiet but obvious indication of her indirect compliments. Her compliments might be nuanced and deftly inserted into discussions. These are subtle compliments that frequently seem like informal statements rather than outright praise. Look for remarks that highlight your positive traits or strengths in a roundabout way. For instance, she might say that you have a good sense of humor in a group setting, or that she values your opinions during a conversation. These compliments are frequently given in a way that doesn't explicitly say, "I like you," but rather offers an explanation of your attributes. When a woman likes you but is trying to hide it, she may still find ways to get your attention subtly. This can manifest in a variety of ways, from the way she talks to the activities she engages in when you're around her. Pay attention to how she behaves in your presence. Does she seem to make more effort to be funny, or does she tell stories that she knows will interest you? Perhaps she engages in conversations about topics she knows you're passionate about. Paying attention to these indirect compliments is important because they're her way of expressing admiration without risking direct rejection. Not just coincidences, these are her methods of attracting your attention and demonstrating interest in your preferences. Her attempts to get your attention are nonverbal clues of her feelings, and they may be telling signs of her subtle extra effort in appearance. This is a telltale sign when a woman likes you but is not trying to show it overtly, even though it's common for people to take care of their appearance. Notable changes or enhancements when she knows she'll be seeing you can be significant. For example, she may dress more stylishly, apply makeup more carefully, or try new hairstyles when you're around. These efforts are not just about looking good in general, they're aimed at catching your eye specifically. This extra effort in appearance is a form of nonverbal communication. It's her way of expressing her interest in you. Hope it shows that she cares about how you perceive her. So the next time you meet, take a moment to notice any changes in her appearance. It could be a subtle, but clear sign that she's trying to impress you, engaging in shared interests and activities when a woman likes you, but is trying to hide it. She might subtly align her interest with yours. This could mean showing up at events or places you frequent, talking about topics she knows you're interested in, or even picking up hobbies that you enjoy watch for signs of her taking an interest in your world. Does she mention a movie you like or show up at a community event you're involved in? Perhaps she started to learn about a sport or a hobby you're passionate about. These actions are more than just coincidences, they're deliberate attempts to create common ground and shared experiences. The next time you see her showing interest in your hobbies, take it as a significant indication of her subtle affection as we wrap up our exploration of the 12 signs a woman likes you but is trying not to show it. This effort to engage in your interests is a strong indicator of attraction because it shows she's not only interested in being around you, but also wants to connect with you on a deeper level by understanding and participating in what you love. Think about these tiny clues and how they appear in your relationships. I now hand it over to you, our viewers, because identifying these indicators may hold the secret to deciphering hidden feelings and possible connections. Have you noticed any of these symptoms in others, or have you been the one exhibiting them yourself? Please share your experiences in the comments section so that we can talk about and learn from each other's stories. If you thought this video was insightful, please remember to like, subscribe, and share it. Your participation enables us to produce more content that reveals the secrets of human connection. Thank you for watching, and be mindful of those subtle cues in your future interactions.